What up, people? Y'all knew it was coming, man. The game wasn't gonna stay that way forever. So there's a lot of good and there's some bad on both sides of the ball. But shouldn't affect us too much. We're gonna try to get some practice reps in. Probably gonna make some changes slightly on offense. Defense I really shouldn't have to worry about too much. But the few reps that I did take, I noticed some things were kind of boxed up on shorts, and some things maybe, deeper routes kind of open up. So you just kind of take it for what it is. You don't want to have too many audibles or whatever that take advantage of the same thing. So with that being said, I need to probably find another audible outside of the bench pivot. While I like the dip bench pivot, I'm probably going to either go... I'm not going to go Y curl because I can get that out of Z spot. So I'm not really going to look at that. I might go mesh spot maybe. If I do go anything, I might go mesh spot or spacing switch. I'll probably go spacing switch because I still had that little short outside route that I can take, and I can still set up a crosser. So I'm probably gonna go spacing switch as my new threat. Got to be able to attack the short. Now they haven't done ratings yet. They won't do the ratings until right before the game tonight. Other than that, it's just kind of, let's get into it. Let's play some games. I know I should lab a little bit more, but you can't really go by practice mode. Sometimes you have to face a live opponent. It sucks because you're risking your rank, but at the same time, I can't take reg serious, man. Like, you go in there, you play people that spam runs, or can't really get a protocol on what you're trying to lab all the time. But we'll see, man. Maybe I'm gonna not use cover 3 as much. I might use buzz match. Buzz match should be interesting. But regular cover 3, man, I just don't know. I don't think that's the move. I'm not sold on drop zones at the moment. But we'll see, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric, no matter the venue.
I want to test these cover 3s, but we play a run team. It's just how Madden does you when you try to. But it is what it is, man.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Eye trips. Trips.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hole, so here we go.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Nice.
And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Tackle.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 37 yards. And the 49ers are on the board first here in Vegas.
Falling up late at 2, but safety,
Gold able to tack on the extra point.
Figured he would have tried
and that makes the score 7-0.
Definitely would have clogged it up. Probably should have dropped the other safety.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Jalen Richard now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's a gain of 6. Moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and a couple. Carr. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. And it's 3rd and short. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now Carr.
Nice.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Most definitely.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. To the goal.
Yeah, I need to run that.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data.
Now a hit
Yeah,
and a loose
get it, Merritt.
football.
Let's go.
And the Raiders
You knew it was
pick
gonna
up.
happen.
And they're gonna be set
Take that
up in
sideline
the
away.
red zone at the 15.
With your heavy hitter,
So how about
force him
this
to come
for a
back
turn
in
of
bounds.
events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball to the end zone.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Possession,
And it's
rat.
his fullback. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal
Saw
as
the
the
animation
tackle
they
is
got there.
made at about the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
You go up against these wide 9 fronts. Gotta protect yourself.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal. Carr.
User. High point pass. Nice.
It's Ruggs. Touchdown Vegas. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Raiders have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of
right there, my man.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now Garoppolo.
Oh, we on that.
Nowhere to fit that football in.
Yeah, I liked how the third played that. That was good.
He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end.
Tight.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We got tight. We want to.
From the gun, Sermon.
There we go. Good tackle.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as
you got lucky.
The 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Bait him.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down now. It's Mitchell. And they can't break
Take them hits, baby. Take them hits.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. 44 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out.
Keep taking hits, baby.
Maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Get him, Crosby.
Pressure right.
Oh, good hit.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Yawn.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you...
And it's
palm coverage.
at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
The apex guy gets it.
Shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Quite a decision there on fourth down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
It's the new way to attack cover 3.
By Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this
Faster
one to
way.
the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their
When they fix
timeouts
something, they break something
as
up.
they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr drops this off to Richard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2 high safeties.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr
Under speed dig.
completes this out left to Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Threaten that 3rd.
Carr now on 1st
There's
down.
one play touchdown.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh, why are you swatting the ball?
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gain in his sights.
Oh, this game.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be
Man
2nd
beat.
down.
Threaten him with the dig.
Now Carr again.
Left his man.
Finding room inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 20.
So we'll go ahead and take the extra points here.
Down.
Don't want to leave points on the board.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that now makes it a 15
So it's like I get my at least one of my 2-point conversions back.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, good looking.
So you're going to get hit, boy. We got some hitters. I see you, Perv. Let's go.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Any lane you want to shoot through, I got to hit it.
Now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
That's what I like about this year's team,
set
bro.
and ready to rock for the
I like what
third
Gus
quarter.
Bradley brought in.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Every year
Here
I've played
comes
defense,
Richard
it's
on
always
the
been
return.
about having safeties and guys in the secondary that can hit, guys in the linebacker area that can hit. Always been about that. Now, maybe? Let's try.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
You'll be able to get that.
Picked off at the 39, and he'll get this back to
Should've
the
just ran it.
32-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the
Buddy
coach,
got
and he
saved
talked
by
about
an
how at
ability
halftime,
there.
as a play caller, He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script
good shit,
did he
KJ.
have that result.
And he struggles
Closing
to get a
that
yard
D-gap
here,
up.
maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack.
Since he's running a lot,
they won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
formation.
A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
into that trap.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he's hit
down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here's Sermon.
hit.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Hopefully, man, that man gets utilized and he fixes pursuit so he'll take a better angle. I won't have to use him in run fits, but let's see how this game's going to play, so we're going to have to use him.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 7. They stay on the ground with Drake. Calling a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st down, Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down.
Push.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Carr, flush to his right. He'll set up the screen to Dre.
Nice. Nice.
And he's got,
No!
So the turnover forced.
Oh, yes, it's still my ball.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's
saved
the part
by the
that
ball
people
landing
miss
out of
on.
bounds. You only
That's
have one foot in.
practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a play fake. Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jack Tart. And the return will stop well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage. And they pick that
good hit.
off.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second and 5 now. Garoppolo.
Good strip sack. Get it, Crosby! Get it, Crosby! Good fucking shit! Good push!
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock.
D-line gonna be hell for people.
In the game and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Oh, playing through the whistle,
man. They had it all set
man.
up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone,
Take your points.
but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101.
Hey, Mariota, I
Never force
can
the
run.
ball into double coverage, especially
You know
now
what?
this
Fuck
close to
this
the
shit.
goal
We're on the
line.
3-yard
The
line.
windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And that's going to be
Big boys make big plays.
touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
They'll try and throw for it.
Let's go.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try, and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the
gotta be confident in your offense,
15-16, that kind of changed things.
Plays.
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some
at least they'll stop calling me.
So you get an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Take it away.
Forced out to his left.
Fatigue his quarterback, make him run.
Stop. He does have the 1st down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Garoppolo.
Oh, that's so gay.
Samuel. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now a handoff, Sermon, and he's into the end zone. No
plenty of
flags.
time, plenty of time, plenty of time.
And now a
Looking too much clock, bro.
2-point conversion, and we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Here comes Richard on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing his car. He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly
Got
to
him.
the back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment,
How?
down, the multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
How? How?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Carr to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Able to find Walter. That's complete.
Try to save it with 1
He
second.
takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a
I just don't
possession.
trust Carlson.
And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death.
Real life, he
First
can
team
make
to
it, but
score
Madden,
wins the game.
they're not so friendly.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Back in the day, Janikowski.
Fielded right around the 8.
I think it's 2 shits, man. I could be like damn near 70 yards. I was going to attempt the field goal.
The 30 prior to going out of bounds.
All we need is 1 hit stick, fellas. 1 hit stick and game's over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved. Because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Oh, some strong running.
1 hit stick, man. Just 1
And
hit
they're
stick.
well past midfield, just a yard or 2
He's
shy of
running,
the
we got
40.
this.
48 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a run with Sermon.
Ah, that's better. That's supposed to have been the cleanup hit.
Down at the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, it's Mitchell. And he works it to the 30-yard line, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On the handoff, Sermon. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle.
I'm on his stick, man. He's going to fumble.
And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Here's Sermon.
That should have been a clean hit stick.
Typically, we think
Come on,
it's the
Madden.
strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Oh, you bucked it in.
Effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. They'll keep it on the
Told you.
ground.
Keep taking them hits.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Yes, sir. That's what you get for trying to possession.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D,
Never
they
go
get
double
the football
possession
back.
picks. Ever. Not with a game on the line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
The outside
defense
thirds are a little
did
bit
its
more
job,
aggressive
got
on
the
the
stop.
outside.
All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else.
Oh, come on! That's so fake!
The safety, Jarkowski Tart.
Damn!
Bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone
That is so
really want
fake,
to win
bro.
it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Now, remember, this one is not
Looks
over,
like the tip
but with the
shit
time
back.
running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
The shit
Yeah,
that
remember
wasn't
now,
in the game.
the other
They
team
brought
does
that
have
back in
possession,
there.
but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the
That
majority
was
of the clock
so
and leave your
fucking
opponent with
fake,
little to
bro.
no time
Like,
left.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles,
Hey,
you never take that for granted.
that ball
no
wasn't
matter who
supposed
you're
to go
playing,
right
no
there.
matter where you're
They
playing.
need to get rid
You
of that
take
fucking
it
under
and you
pressure
run
shit.
with it.
Could
And
have
you
blocked.
know
Maybe
you
I
drive
should have
the
blocked
ball all week in your own home
the running back
facility.
double team
No one
down.
thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this
Just
room.
gonna have to respect
and then
that
you go
9
on the
tech, bro.
road,
Like it's
band together
tough
and
blocking
get
the
it
9
done.
tech from bunch. I can't lie. Cause that pass shit, like if he not got there, bro, y'all see where I was going with it, man. I'm going up the numbers. Had him beat. I gotta stop stepping back in the pocket and step up in the pocket. Probably just if I would, instead of stepping back against the wide 9, if I step up and give my tackle more leverage, I could probably make that throw. That's crazy, man. The fucking under pressure crap. Should have won this multiple times. That sucks. Because of a superstar ability. They need to give me superstar ability. Because this dude was pretty much boxed up the whole game. This play should have sealed it. Finally got through that gap on that bullshit run he wanted. We crashed left. Trying to see if I slid. No, I didn't slide. I came out with a blitz to force that tight end to block the edge. And then I crashed to the right, so Solomon was playing the nose. Burrow was the 3-tech. He's actually the 2-tech in this formation. So Solomon's the nose, Furl's the 2-tech, Yannick's the 6-tech, Crosby's a 6-tech, 7-tech. Safety took the cutback away. Took the inside, and we had two guys over there on the edge. Was going to take anything, force it back. And I had this guy stuffed. It's like he wanted to run a lot, but he kept getting that lineman on a linebacker. Trying to see if I could do anything to strengthen this formation. And I could have. I could slide my D-line to the tight end side. That would strengthen it. Because see, I got a linebacker and a defensive end getting matched one-on-one with linemen. I don't want that matchup. My nose is in the wrong spot. I need to be on the other side. He need to be on number 60. He can take 60 away. And then we can get Crosby to take the center 50 out of the way. I could have shot that gap. Or I could have brought somebody else down. I could have brought that safety down and shot that gap. I hate losing games like that, man, because I had him beat, bro, and fucking ability made me throw a bad pass. It's fucking retarded. Yeah, it would have been a better game if I didn't get abilitied. If that's the word. EA'd. Ugh. Fucking throw under pressure shit. They need to get rid of that, to be honest, or balance it to where it happens to everybody. Please don't sit there and send me messages like you're good, bro. I hate when people send messages because they beat you. They didn't really beat you. He got help. Let a fucking throw under pressure.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction
that's pretty much what it is,
no
man.
exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the
It's
Las
like every
Vegas
time I play
Raiders.
these Cowboys, man, somebody pointed it out. It's like the Cowboys are my kryptonite because I talk so much shit against them about why they shouldn't be rated the way they are.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Look. Like, I shouldn't lose this game, bro. Like, dude can't even catch the ball. It is what it is. We'll see. You being the Cowboys. Cowboys being the Cowboys. That's what that was.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
First down, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but now it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, Elliott. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on fourth down. Got an open man in the tight end, Jarwin. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Carr. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Throw. That's complete to his tight end Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller,
from 19 yards away. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Oh, don't get
Firing
scared.
quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
I actually punt on 4th down. It's just situational, really.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh!
But he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The give is to Elliott.
Hits.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
There we go.
He finds the boom at the end of the run.
That's what I want you to run into.
Forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs. Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott.
Take it away. It's fine. The tackle, there we go! I knew it was going to come.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Raiders
Keep challenging my safeties, bro. We'll holler at you. That's why you want to negate the big plays. Just keep negating them. Give them the little short stuff. Give them the little short stuff. Fatigue's going to set in. Those hits are going to matter. Keep taking the hits. Keep taking the tackles. Keep taking the reps. Eventually, that shit right there is going to happen. If you got big hitter traits on the field, you limit the big plays, shit like that starts to happen. You know, fatigue sets in. You can't sit there and run the same offense the whole fucking game, because that's what's going to start happening. That right there. Especially when you got a defense like mine. Start to clamp down on shit. Like, I'll give you like the opens, but you know, I know I'm gonna tackle you at the end of the day. I pride myself on getting those tackles, because that's what it results to later in the game. But give me 1 sec. We're gonna bounce back. Definitely nice for us to get that easy dub. You're not always going to shut everything. Because anything bad can happen, Alex. Anything bad can happen. The game is field position.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams that met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego, the Bucs and Raiders. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Brady again. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Carr. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. Evans has it left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Brady. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Brady now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Giovanni Bernard from 3 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Brady will look to throw for it.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
No.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now Carr.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long.
Shotgun now for Carr. Buying time to his left.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're
looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Carr now on first down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Drake trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Throwing now is Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
But now it's third and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. There to make the grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. From the 22, Brady, incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Play action to Drake. Now Carr.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks him. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. On first down, Carr.
Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown Raiders.
It's a tight end, bro.
Foster Moreau from 17 yards out. And the
You're in Palms
Raiders are able
coverage and
to
you just
cut
got
into
beat by
this
a
lead
Palms
as they
beater.
score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we
It's
know
called
this.
that
We know
my
where we
user
are,
is better than
but
yours. How do you want to put it?
that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet
This,
relaxed enough
Foster
to get
Moreau,
it done.
bro. It's Foster Moreau, my friend.
They'll try and run with Drake, and he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever makes you happy. Let you feel how you want to feel.
Following the touchdown,
Just because you're the Bucks doesn't mean you're
Carlson.
necessarily good, man.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that can overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
4 yards remain for second down. Here's Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Here's Brady to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Your user's bad,
and he's
bro.
going to get this inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr now to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau.
Oh, yes.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. To throw, it's Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover? When I send the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it
He's
away
gonna
is
have ball last,
Carlson.
right?
Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
You're running one play on defense. You're not adjusting. He says so.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Bernard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll run on first down. Bernard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Carr to throw. It's complete to Drake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now Carr. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 10 more there and another first down. Carr. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Here's Carr. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing his Carr. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Carr. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
If someone using the best team in the game, you sure they struggle.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You had that first.
Brady going to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game.
Oh, this dude got a look, man. I was going to make that comeback.
Started off, I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Started catching on
So
what he
fire
was
the
doing.
cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
Biggest thing
They
is
were
this
spurred
offensive
on by a
line just
strong
can't buy
performance
time,
in
bro.
that
Like,
fourth quarter
when I
as
need
they
it.
held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone
Couple
wants
of
to pitch a
plays, I
shutout
just
for
wish
the
I could.
entire
I even
game, but
put
when you throw
aggressive
one in the
blocking
fourth
on.
quarter, That
Just the
tells everyone
ratings are
that you're
too
getting
low,
stronger,
like
and
against the elite
dominance is
teams,
starting to
for them
take
to
over, right? The way that you
at least
close, the
hold
way
their
that you
block, you
finish,
know.
that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the
Couple
way
of
up through.
instances, like you go
And they
back and look
closed
at
them
it,
out with a big-time performance down the
like when
stretch.
he got the blitzes off and shit. Let's see. Started catching on to what he was doing in tights, but see, second half he really couldn't do anything in tights. See, I shut him down a little bit in the second half. Yeah, he's sitting there, didn't think that, you know, I could use or catch on him, but there's just a couple of bullshit things that happened. It's like the Bucks do have a good D-line. Like Leatherwood's just getting smacked over there. I ain't got no protection. This offensive line, it's a little shaky playing with this offensive line, bro. It's like as soon as I drop back, you know, the sheds are already happening. You don't really have time to, you know, for your routes to develop. So you kind of just force passes. See, I forced that one. Really didn't have anything to throw to. Bucks got a good D-line, you know. I'm not going to take any credit away from that, you know, but as far as his gameplay, he was beatable. It's just like I said, you know. It's really going to take a couple of roster updates, you know, to be able to compete against the higher-rated teams. It's like Louis just kept getting sack after sack. I couldn't. Like dude, fucking Shaq Barrett's just having a field day against Leatherwood, bro. It's like Leatherwood can't block nobody. It's gonna be a rough season if that man don't get his shit together. I'm solely like last year I had Trent. He could at least jam that up, you know. He's just giving that speed rush up every time. And it's really hurting me on my reads. Because I have a clean pocket outside of Leatherwood. Everybody else is doing their job. You know, Eleanor is actually helping Nick Martin on Vita Vea. Richie's doing his thing. Colton's doing his thing. And it takes that one guy. I even have the running back looking over there to help. And he just dumbs out. I mean, he picks him up, but it's so late. You know, I got to run out. Colton gives his block up. I can't be doing stuff like that. I guess against better teams. Let's see, what did I do here? Formation. Okay, I motion him in. See, look, just the whole game, bro. Like, Leatherwood's just giving up on his block the whole game. That makes it hard. So, a one-score game, and he's getting pressure constantly the whole game. I can take that as a win. You know, like if this offensive line can just get a little bit better, I'll take it as a win, you know. It's like every snap I came out, he just kept getting beat off the, somebody kept getting beat off the edge. I didn't have enough routes only around. I tried max protecting. I had the touchdown. I should have put the double team over there on the left so that Richie would have actually helped block instead of that shit happening where he gets forced out of the pocket. Because he comes back, he's already out of position. He gets drove out of position. They need to fix that. Like, as far as protection goes, on play action, tackles should not be overselling. That's an issue. Like, that tackle should not be taking himself out of position. You know, he needs to block. It's a pass block. I don't know. It was rough. I think I caught on to what he was doing. Let me see how I had it set up. I ran it flipped. Okay, I'm in a 4-3 under quarters. I wasn't in nickel. I was in 4-3 under quarters. He's trying to run like he has a man over there on that corner route, but the pressure's in his face. He's not going to make that throw. I curl flat and my quarter jam up on the tight end. So that's what that little crossing route that he was doing. But the fact that you see how when you roll back to the tackle side, you create block sheds. Like if he would have just stayed where he was, that guard probably would have picked that block up. When he moved out, like right there, if he would have stayed in there, that guard probably would have came in and helped block. You gotta start navigating the pocket more. Like, see, he kind of forced that. Nice little pick that got me back into the game. Trying to see what I did here. What play was this? This was the one where I did the double post, streak, and fade. Tried to do a force. Got a one-on-one. User caught on him. Should have hit Ruggs on the dig. What was I thinking? Ruggs on the dig, bro. That's a tutty. That man wasn't gonna react to it. We done took the other coverage out of the way with the slant. Ruggs on that dig. Waller on that post. Should have threw it underneath to the dig. Waller would have lead blocked. I mean, I still got it to 1 yard. I mean, we're fine. Kind of slow down, look what they were doing, see what I was in. So I was in the under. He started quick passing it. Guy I had in the hard flat wasn't getting over there fast enough. I didn't match him up fast enough. He's trying to do the little that linebacker up outside and then locked onto him. I could have probably used or picked those. Just kind of go back and look at him. Doing it the whole game. He's running verts, the drag, little spacing concept over there. So I should have played I could probably play like a cover 2 man on one side. I think I was running like a trap defense. That corner would have took either of those bottom flat routes. I should have been able to pick one of them. He had a corner route that I tried to bait. My man KJ though. KJ come through. He may not be the fastest, but KJ come through. I would try to get out in front of Brady, man, so Brady could block for me. Find the slower man. See, this time the center and the guard, bro. Man, we need a better offensive line. Like the play, man, and Colton does his job. I have good protection, or both give up the block sheds, bro. Like that's. Oh my God, bro. Like if I can get a decent offensive line, that's touchdown. Y'all see what's developing over the top. I would have probably had to roll out to make that happen. Y'all see what I'm looking at, man. I'm going to have to start incorporating rollouts more. When they engage, I should have took off to the left because I had the post developing. I was going to get that on the sideline. This is ridiculous. I even double teamed him. Sent the double team over and he just one-armed my guy. That's ridiculous. Like, one guy should not be able to. Like, I know two guys that are defending him aren't perfect, but a double team should not allow this. Like, I don't care. Like, both of these guys are like, one's 88 strength, the other's 92 strength. Barrett should not be able to do what he just did. He just pushed him and like, come on, man. Forced me to throw that shit before I was ready. And I knew what he was in. I knew I could have did something. I had the route underneath to Waller right there. I could have bedded in there for a first down. Could have got it slightly over. I forced it. Ain't had no choice, man. You got to make a play, right? And I made plays like this and still one possession game. And this dude was talking hella smack. Second half, we switch it up. Change up our protection a little bit. Go with the screen. He said this was fake. No, bitch, this is designed. Woo! Got sticky. Should have been for a tutty, but it kept moving too much. I think I got smart on him right here. It's one way to beat Palm's coverage. You know, like you have a little short route. Force that corner to play down. Force that quarter to play down. Throw the crossing route over the top of it. And then we go under the deep half. You know, he's going to play like a third deep half. Just go under him. It's a nice little way to attack Palm's coverage. Try it again. Look at his user catch. See, that's what I mean when I say you got to animate before they can animate. Because as long as you animate, even though I know I had the flat route, as long as you animate on your user catch, even though he's in better position to make the ball, he has better traits on the ball, I animate before him. I'm already in the catch animation. Okay? I'm already in the catch animation at this point while he's trying to get to the ball. Right? You animate before he animates, and you force him away from the ball. That's all you got to do when you use a catch. He really started spamming this little tight slot shit. Same play the whole game, bro. He just didn't have anybody. I could have probably made a sub. Put someone else on him. Probably put Devon Diablo on him or something. I think we ended up catching him. Yeah, see, I got a press on him that time. I was able to drive down to the flat route, take that read away. We got a man in the center, taking the dig route away. He had 81 over the top, but when you got Max Crosby chasing you down, you know, you don't really look at things like that anymore. You try to force it. Nice little play by Diablo to tip it in the air. Again, he kept staying in Palm's coverage. We go with the curl and then take Waller with the cross. We hit him this time. You know, Waller has that ability on those elite inside catching. So any pass middle of the field, he's gonna have his ability is gonna trigger, so he can catch those. I think he tried to cover it this time, and I went different route. Went with the slant. We forced a trap. By that, our fullback and our tight end cross on the same side, forcing that hook to play the tight end, forcing the curl flat to bite outside. I could have probably went vertical with Waller. It's something I'm gonna have to test. Have like a vertical route, because the safety would be responsible for the vertical. See how the safety goes, bites after him, but it's a little late, you know. Like he gets drove outside first because he defends the fullback before he catches on to him. So I could have probably ran like a post route, anything like that. No highlight. I hate that shit. Let's see what he's doing this the whole fucking game. I mean, I didn't allow a big play off of it, and he just kept getting out to that flat before I could. But for the most part, we slowed him down. We shut him down in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, gets back on his high horse. And that was really the game right there. Like, he couldn't really do nothing. I was killing him with this. I could have scored on this shit. Got him with the mesh. Waller wide open. The switch route. Took 2 defenders away with that route. That was his user and the guy that was assigned on him. You go palms. Gotta figure out who his user is. I think he's 43. Palms. The middle linebacker's got to cover that route. It's just hard to figure out who his user is in that situation. I think he was 45. Palms, he was covered. It's the 3-by-1 side that gets picked on. The 3 routes versus palms. You have 1 go stretch across the field. They're crossing. You basically take the quarter out. Force him in man. Sometimes you just got to slow it down because I think he played 2-man a couple of times. If you play 2-man, he took someone out of position. You got 3 corners, 2 linebackers. I got 5 routes. So he went to double the running back. And that's what opened up the tight end. He took the guy off that was supposed to be defending the tight end to defend the running back. I should have hit the running back. I even had the dig route. So we had a nice little 2-read concept. But I should have definitely threw it to Waller instead of forcing that. 4th and 22. We go for the user catch. I had to cancel on that, man. The cancel this year don't work as good as it did last year, man. Like, you still getting drove. I'm thinking I'm going to take an animation sack here. Somehow I managed to do a fucking Eli Manning move and get out of the pocket. I should have set my feet. If I would have set my feet, I probably would have got the 1-play touchdown. I had safe option over there with Snead. If I would have set my feet. But that was a nice user catch. I went possession aggressive. In contact. Look at her. Nice user catch. But this is what pisses me off sometimes. I'm trying to see who. I couldn't have threw it to that route. I'm not comfortable just quick throwing that route. Because sometimes I throw it and it'll get jumped because the linebacker is looking at it. Flat route should have been my read. I'm going to have to start going wide view on this when I'm in the red zone and I want to run this play. Tight end. Could have scored with the tight end, made a game of it. That should have been my read. It is what it is, huh? How many yards did I have? Jesus. Yeah, man, this fucking offensive line. I'm gonna wait till after the roster update to get back on it because I'm gonna need some updates from somewhere. You know, like it's rough. Shit, you know, you get over there and Leatherwood's constantly giving up heaters off the edge. That shit sucks, man. Because, you know, you're especially if you're used to passing deep. Like, my defense is okay. I'm not even worried about my defense. It's just offensively when it feels like you got your back against the burner sometimes. You know, it's like you constantly, you know, that takes like a lot of your offense away when you can't necessarily drop back and make reads because your tackles can't hold a block for more than 2 seconds. You know, it's like they're getting instant sheds, they're getting pancaked. Yeah, you always want to animate first, man. If you can get on the button first and get the position first, and you're already in the button sequence and you animate, even if you know you don't catch it, they're not gonna pick it because they're gonna be forced to animate with you if they're close enough to you. So sometimes you can suck them into some animations to prevent them from intercepting it. Sometimes you can get those type of catch animations, especially the aggressive catch. Like you get those aggressive catch animations, it's just not even fair for your opponent. I'm gonna go back to practice mode. I got some new plays, man. I knew they were gonna do a patch. I was kind of waiting on putting the passing plays in my ebook because you know you don't want to like one play that I was using against cover three. It's been changed. Previously, you could run it from either side of the field, right? You could run it midfield, left field, right field. You was going to, you know, basically dot cover three, cover four up with it. Okay. Now it's been changed. Those little quick out routes from the slot that I run from like wide receiver out from strong close or I form close, they're not as open from the middle of the field. I'm gonna kind of show you guys real quick. Because if y'all know me, I used to dot cover three sky up with this shit. We'll do it both sides. We'll run it both ways. Watch this shit. Watch how close they are now. Usually, I'd be open, right? Look how tight. It's still tighter. Nice user catch. There used to be a little bit of leverage to throw that pass, though. And now it's just... Look at that user catch. But, now it's just like there's a little leverage, so you can't do it from the middle of the field. I'm gonna flip the play. Speed helps maybe a little bit, but like I said, it's still gonna be a tight throw. Look, nice user catch. So if you're gonna continue to do these, you know, types of plays, you know, you have to be reliant on your ability to user catch. But if you could see, those throws are a little tighter, you know. Whereas before the update, you know, I used to have a little room to wiggle with, you know, against cover three. But now you just gotta make the reads. That's not technically gonna be your primary read. Your primary read, you'll run that just to kind of see they're in cover three, but you're gonna have to come across the field, read the flat to the curl, flat route, curl route, and then hit them. You know, strike and fire. But just wanted to kind of show you guys on that little out route. You'll probably only use that against like cover four as long as they're not pressing too much. If they press, you're going to have a speed receiver run it because the slower receiver might not necessarily get out there fast enough. But against like regular cover three, I think you want to run it to the short side instead of the wide side. Just double check. Let me see. If I run it to the short side, I have I have that space that I used to have. You see? A little bit of extra separation when I'm on the short side of the field. If I run it to the wide side, see how the wide side reacts? Still tight. It's still a little tight. I mean, you can make the throw, but that safety is going to match up and usually have a better leverage. Nice. Oh, I try to user. Get all the reps you can trying to user catch. But usually, like I said, the short side of the field, you got more room to throw it. Okay. So it's definitely something that I'm gonna incorporate when I start going over my ebook on this play. It'll probably be one of the first plays I go over. Pretty stationary. Just don't use it against like people that turbo blitz. You know, like turbo blitz are gonna fuck you up. But it's a nice little move the chains, you know, balance play, kind of get you going. I don't know as far as anything else. Maybe let's try attacking the seam. Oh, look at it. I try to go for the user. It's like I said, as long as you're animating. There, let's go fade route instead of streak. That fade route's going to get a little bit. Look at there. I'm going to start running fade routes, bro. Like, I wish I could say it. Like, the streak, the safety's going to play the streak, right? He's going to get jammed a little bit. It's going to be closer to the safety. Nice user attempt. Whereas if I run the fade, he's going to get a little bit outside leverage. He's not going to get pressed. Look at there. See the difference? So most people just want to run streaks. If you're running against someone and it's in cover 3, you run a streak, you're going to get pressed. You run that fade, you're going to run outside the press. And you're just going to be able to bomb them. Okay? Yes, this is current gen. So again, like I said, run the fade route. There, you know, that route on the left, you can pump fake it. Nah, ain't gonna let me pump fake it. But you can threaten them. Like if you keep hitting them with, you know, this route on the left, sometimes their user will kind of be on it. Sometimes they'll bring the safety down, their third safety. If you just keep hitting them with it, like I've literally seen people like try to defend this shit. They'll bring their safety down, and then when they do that, you can run the fade route, right? Imagine that safety ain't there. Imagine how much. Look at that user catch. Look at how much. I mean, you would have pass lead inside. You know, like if they bring that safety down to defend that out route. Look at that user catch. Animate before the defense does. Like you can take close calls and then just somehow miraculously come down with it, and then boom, throw it over the head. Look at there. Sit there and do this all day. So this is going to be a nice little cover 3 beater to put in your arsenal. Nothing too fancy. Pretty much just straight out the box. Nice little cover 3 beater. You ain't got to fucking roll out of the pocket. You can stay in the pocket and throw it. As long as they're not blitzing, turbo blitzing, it's going to get you in there. So just fade route instead of streak. Easy, just wait on it. You just kill that outside third all day with this shit. I think the old way, I mean, it would still beat it, but that outside third would play more like a deep half. But see, now that outside third, he's just swinging a little bit out. Just enough for this fade to kind of just come through. So now what we're going to do is, let's try gun bunch. Because if the fade is back, best believe. Put him in the fade. You want to threaten this guy. You still want to go outside, right? You still want to threaten him. We're going to see. Renfro with his 86 speed. Let's see. We can make this happen, man. Come on. I might not even need to motion him out. Let's see. You don't motion him out. Oh, come on, Renfro. I know you can do it. The Renfro we trust. So you don't necessarily need to motion out. You just gotta find that window. Come on, Renfro. They need to give Renfro just a little bit more speed, though. I mean, let's be honest here. He animated it for me. Imagine like if the Renfro was like at least 89 speed, you know? Like I could still make it work with him. There we go. Ah, I should went. aggressive possession or rack possession. Let's try. Possession and rack. There we go. That's the animation we want. Possession rack. Because he's going forward. Possession aggressive. Come on, Renfro. Usually not practice mode is, man. I said eventually you kill him with something too much. I shouldn't have went aggressive first, man. I want to put him in contact. Possession rack. Got to do something to occupy that third safety. So you give up protection. You just run a streak right up to that side. Kind of occupy that safety just a little bit longer. Almost got it. Let me see. Let me do it. Let me try it like this. Give me the in route. Let's do it like that. In route was open. See, why I can't have regular routes? Let me see, if I run just one fade, occupy the safety with another vertical, then have your underneath check downs. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice little compliment right there. Especially if they just drop everybody back, they don't want to get beat. You got both. You got your underneaths. You're pushing them deep with two verts. It's aggressive approach. Look at that. Look at that catch right there. Oh, let's go. Possession aggressive. Telling you guys, man. Y'all need to get a session with me. Y'all can learn how to make these catches. Look at that. Animate before they do. Come down with it. And you know, if you're doing this, you're making the catches in practice mode. In a game, it's just going to be unfair. Because usually all you could hope for in practice mode is just to animate. But if you come down with it in practice mode, you're going to be nasty in game. I'm telling you right now. Let's do it again. Give me the fade. Have my little fire route concept. I could probably just keep the little hitch route. Trying to animate him. It's tough animating the smaller receivers, you know, to go up for the ball, but I mean, they can still do it. This is really just like that. Boom. Want possession aggressive. It's really just timing with him because he doesn't have a little bit more speed. If he had a little bit more speed, I wouldn't have to time it as much. This is more of a timing throw because he's not super fast. If he was a little bit faster, I could probably push that ball up the field. But see how he's not able to clear that corner. But look at the nice user catch right there. Just animate before the defender. You can make damn near any throw you want. Now if we really wanted to, let's see. See, just animate. He's not gonna be able to pick it off. We can see. Let me see if I can change up a couple of things. Go space and switch. Try to get him outside. He's getting pressed. There, just animate. I think the only thing is if I'm in, let's see, Z spot and go, we can get the fade route. And we can come underneath. And give me that corner route. I have to block because I'm going to need time for this, right? See that fade route get. does any justice. That corner route just kills the outside third. You threaten that outside third, man, you can blow routes open. So let's say you want to get that corner out. You motion this out. I don't know if I can do any like other routes. So if it's just one route, oh yeah, he glitches out. So they call themselves fixing it. For it to not be fixed. So you can just go same way, just come out in Z spot and go. Just double team protection. Slide out, roll out till he glitches. Boom. You could probably hit that for a one-play touchdown. It's just really just timing. Let me see. Says what? Z spot and go. Just block the running back. Double team the end. Motion rugs out. You can slide protect if you need to. Just roll all the way out to the edge. There, easy. Boy, I'm your offensive guy, man. If y'all need help, come to me. I'm definitely going to start using that one in game. Let me see. That Z spot and go. It's going to be our new bomb. From the left. Especially if they're not blitzing. You know, it really depends on the tech. You got to pay attention to the technique. As long as they're not wide. He's playing like a 6 tech. Like he's doing right now. Then we can definitely, 7 tech. That's a 7. You got a 1 tech. That's a 5. 1 tech, 5 tech, 3 tech, 6 tech is what's on the line. But yeah, just block the running back. Slide protect, double team. Wait till that man gets doubled, engage. Roll out to the sideline. He's gonna glitch out. Possession rack, so you can secure the catch. So it's the third may now pay attention to crossing routes, but now it's not doing what, like, because you're threatening it, you know. You're threatening it with this route by rugs. So debating if I should send this video to them or not. Is it like, what y'all think? Is this broken? Like, that man's circle is covered by the safety. Why is the outside third going over there? Let's slow it down. The inside third is covering. Okay. Flat route is covered by the curl flat. The inside third is covered by the deep third. The minute that go route passes him, he glitches out. And the corner route wide open. Again, I don't even know if I should put an ebook on this play because something tells me that they still got to do some patching. Like, if you're doing this in practice mode, just imagine what it's probably going to do in a game. You know, you face Lamar Jackson doing this shit, or if you face Patrick Mahomes doing this shit, or you face, like, bro. What y'all think, man? Think it's broken? Now, either way, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, that corner is going to be at a split decision, but he should still be defending that corner out a little bit more. Like, he shouldn't shade off. That's why I run match zones. I don't run drop zones because of shit like that. If I run a match, that's not happening. It's crazy, bro. Get on the left hash. Motion the spot, go out. Block the running back. Double team. Guard in the tackle. Engage. Roll out. Corner glitches. It's really just timing the throw. That's ridiculous, man. I mean, that makes me worried a little bit, you know, like. Like, I know there's other ways to attack cover 3. Like that, I should be able to make that. Edwards need to get his rating up. Let me just kind of show, like, normal way that I was finding in game, that was working. You know, you just come up here, and then quick low ball, pass, easy way to attack cover 3 at the seam with the corner route before it goes to the corner, right? So it's a nice little hybrid route that you can use, those little C routes. Boom, cuts inside, low ball it. Sometimes practice mode to catch on. But you can use that in conjunction with the Y curl. And attack them up the seams. Kind of go back into it. Maybe go into Y curl. I'm gonna try. Let me try it from here. Obviously, we got the dig. Trying to figure out which route it's gonna threaten, right? So we go the dig with the fade. Block the running back. Let's just try it. Slide protect. Oh my god. Just got all data. Yeah, scrambling quarterback nightmare. Imagine. Just imagine. And then you got your little hook route. I probably don't even need to do all that. You know, I could probably take the running back over here. Double team. Slide protect. Go ahead and send that. That double team engage. Just roll out. Easy completion. So it's like a rollout offense, you know? It's like so much you can do. Like you can low ball pass. That's the route. Boom, low ball pass. Easy way to attack cover 3. Right out the seams. Now if they start playing like a just low ball it, boom. It's really just timing. Getting used to the timing, knowing what's there. That's a nice, beautiful pass. Now you can also go up the seams with that. Probably force it a deeper if you think you can use or catch it, you know. But the quicker the pass, higher the catch probability. As soon as he cuts, make the throw easy, 10-15 yards. Easy. Just quick throw. Oh. And then hold R1 and then get your possession rack, or let me see. Possession rack, boom. That way you don't take unnecessary hits. Like, I don't want you guys taking unnecessary hits. Okay? Possession rack, get on the ground. Fall forward. Never go rack, because when you go rack, sometimes they fucking turn back. You know, it could be like 4th and 2, and you go possession, and they come back to the ball, and you're going to be short. You know, so always combine. Should have went aggressive on that. Sometimes your quarterback will do that shit, especially if they're not high rated. Happens to me a lot on flat routes. Possession rack. And sometimes the routes plus the catch animations will determine catch animations that you get. Like routes will determine. So we could probably like short route it, right? Look at her. You can smart route it. That way he doesn't go deep. Like you need to go vertical, right? And the vertical isn't there. He's going to reroute once he hits there. He might stop and go. Do a stop and go catch, right? So that they're playing man coverage and he hits that stop and go. That's why I like smart routes. See how short route goes? He can hit that mark. He's going to find something. Sometimes he might run a dig. Sometimes he might do a stop and go. Sometimes just varies, right? Let's see. Block the tight end so we got a little bit more time. Fucking didn't. Nice future catch. Possession aggressive. Meant to smart route it. 2, 3. Sometimes he'll wait. See how you. Depending on whatever he's going up against, it depends his route. Sometimes he'll run that dig route, which could be pretty deadly. Sometimes you might motion him in, like you want the dig route or whatever. He's gonna do this. See, he did a stopping corner right there. So his positioning on the field will affect, you know, where he goes. Right here, he'll just go deep. So, you know, I'm ready for this roster update, fellas. What about y'all? What about y'all? The ridiculousness of these. There we go. Possession aggressive. I mean, possession right. My bad. Just little quick passes, man. You can get up under the cover. There's too many soft spots hanging on drop zones. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try match coverage. See if those same plays that we were just doing, see if they work on match. We'll start with, we've got the Z spot and go, but I also want to go ahead and have the Y curl in. So we'll play nickel. I'm looking for a 3 match or a buzz match. Alright, let's start with 3 match. Okay, we're gonna try route by Edwards. See, 3 match is a little. It's got bodies over there on that seam. Safety plays the seam. Let's see if we smart him out. So he'll take that seam route away, but give up the flat. That's the thing I'd be trying to preach. So 3 match does work. Just gives up the flat. That's pretty much the difference as far as quick passes go. Now, you know he's in a curl flat. You force these routes to cross. Right? Now he's going to react. Oh my god. Look at that 3 match beater right there. So switch concept. If they have 3 match on the field, like regular 3 match. You can identify it by the safety dropping down. You know he's in the curl flat. That route by Edwards is going to kind of throw him off base. He's going to bite in and then just get out of position. You could opt to block for extra protection on the other side. I know it's only 4 routes, but anytime you're playing match coverage, you want to attack the 2 side, right? So just boom, just throw it over the top. Hopefully, you know, probably get a better running back in there. I would probably use max protect, and then come out and then just kind of just float it over the top, and that's going to be the easy way to attack cover 3 match if you're playing someone that likes cover 3 match. Now as far as, that's why I don't run a lot of 3 match versus bunch sets. You know, if you got 3 on one side and 2 on the other, you know, them seams kind of leave you exploited with match principles, especially if you don't know like what concepts you're going up against. So usually I try to avoid regular 3 match, and I play like quarters palms. Now we're going to try buzz match, and then I'm going to, I don't know if they got a buzz match. That's the crazy thing. You know, they don't have a big nickel. They got a nickel, 245, 335. So I don't even know if they have a buzz match. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do the same thing against buzz match. Usually the 3rd is going to be played on the bunch side. Same thing. The running back does appear to be open. So if you're playing someone, even though I do use a lot of buzz match versus bunch, same weakness if you're dealing with buzz match. So it's a nice little spot to attack it. You kind of go and look at the third. So I haven't played match third since the update, so stays with the number 1. So the guy that's supposed to defend. See that route right there? I like it. It magnetizes both the quarter flat and the seam flat and the third. It magnetizes it right on this side, and it just puts that guy out of position. As far as this side, he still has the outside leverage. He's not giving up his route. See, the buzz match is going to be designed more for, if they want to go vertical with the point man, right? Like if you see people, they want to run vertical from the point man and run like a lot of bench pivot and stuff. It's fine, but when you run this Y curl concept, you can make like a little clear out for your X. So this would be like a new way to attack it, right? You can go vertical, spread. We might be able to hit Ruggs. Let me see. Yeah, Ruggs just exploits for a 1-play touchdown against buzz match. Kind of just come in here, get your reps, practice a little bit, find what beats what. Throw that route over there. Not going to need a lot of time for this. Let's exploit it. Boom. That's what we do. But likewise, I know how to defend this, and fix my defense if I come across this. Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh shit, I'm not going to run buzz match anymore. No, I'll still run it because it just tells me who I need to use her. If I know who's getting exploited where, I might audible to a cover 6 trap. That's probably going to be the best option here. And I'll pick that play, and we'll go after it. I'm just kind of explain it a little bit. So let's choose new play. I don't even know if they got a trap defense. But this Y curl play, man, it's looking like a nasty little move to have. Let's see. I don't see a track. I see cover 9, 6 invert. See cover 6. Might just have to go against regular cover 6. I don't see a trap. The big nickel's got those trap defenses. So I guess I just have to run with cover 6. You want the quarter side, so we'll go cover 9. You want the quarter side defending over there. We'll pick the cover 2 side apart over here. Richard should be wide open, logically. So you can actually force with that delay route with your slower receiver on the left. The safety kind of bites down just a little bit, like he's deciding who he wants. So if they play in a cover 6, you can get like a route, like a post route over that. See, I don't run a lot of cover 6, and I know if I'm going to play that deep half, that's going to be my assignment, right? Because I don't want to get beat. Usually that's who I'm playing in the cover 6 is the deep half. Because he gets caught guessing sometimes, especially on switch concepts. Like he's supposed to defend the outside vertical. If 2 goes to the outside, That's his assignment. But see, it kind of conflicted him because they both went vertical. Like, NFL doesn't really use that logic, right? So let's say we smart it. We want to force that safety to play outside like this. We go ahead, run the fade, run the streak. And I could smart route the streak, smart route that so it goes a little bit deeper. And then we just wait on it. And pass lead it to that side. Smart routing is important, you know? Especially on these streaks. Smart route it so it goes short. Smart route that so it goes short. Motion him out, let him go deep. Let R1 go deep. And then let the circle get some pass lead. And then you could just throw it over the top. If you pass lead it, you can make it look like a post. So if you're going up against people that like cover 6 a lot, you can really attack not just the cover 3 buzz match, but you can also attack the cover 6. Even though I know this is cover 9, so I'm gonna flip it, and we're gonna change the principles on it a little bit. Understanding these principles is going to help us know who we're going to be playing on defense if we're going up against these type of concepts. If someone's watching my video and then we get matched into a match and I'm having to defend my own schemes, you know, I got to know how to defend it, right? You know, so I try to play both sides of the balls. Let's see. This time, let's go. Let's put the cover 6. Put the quarters on the left. Okay. Go streak. Smart route streak. Smart route the wheel. Smart route his route. See if we have the same opening. That time we don't. So regular cover 6. It was getting cover 9. Regular cover 6. Let's try it again. Got the smart route. Probably go with it. Regular cover 6. Let that route go deep. Let that stay short. And then let Ruggs go deep. Let's try it like that and we'll get him with a dig route. Yeah. So that's how you're gonna attack. Make them pick between the dig and the vert. Now, what you probably could do is switch who your receivers are. Like if you want to go vertically, let's say you get Ruggs over there. Get the dig. Got Ruggs over there. Now we're going to really have to force his hand. Who does he want? Does he stay with Ruggs? Or does he give me the dig? He stays with Ruggs. He backs up. So cover 6 is good when the quarter side is not on the bunch side. Okay? It's just something I want y'all to kind of pay attention to. I could go that route. Trying to see if there's any other. That dig route. It's definitely going to be a nice little 15, 20 yard pass. But so far, man, for the most part, that Y curl might be the base play that we're going to use. What up, Justin? You want to play? Just kind of getting everything down as far as understanding what beats what. Let's try one more against cover 3. Now logic is I'm not going to use a flat route. User. Boom. Yeah, the rollouts are still rollouts, man. End of the day. What was that? What was that? I just put a flat over there. Oh my god, bro, I got cover three's just getting bombed on. Oh, let me see if I had like a base plays. Let me say pretend I don't have abilities with a tight end, you know? Right? Yeah. Boom. So I wish a motherfucker would play cover three on me. I'm just gonna bomb him. Just block the tight end. I prefer that route. Then you have your little flat check now. Force him out on it. And then just I try to I should have went double aggressive. You could opt to so we block the tight end. Because we got the flat route. You just run the slant. Yep. Cover three bombs all day. So oh man, this game's gonna be interesting. Let me see if my friend see if there's anything else in strong close I want to kind of just touch up on. But you don't want to have too much of the same shit, you know. You don't want to have everything being just a cover three beater. You want to be able to attack it underneath as well. It's like this shit right here, you know, like it's pretty much the same thing, right? Got the flat route. So it's pretty much just like that, right? Wait for the double engage, roll out. I'm gonna swat that away, but you know, I get the idea. The other one just has the little man concept beater plugged into it as well. I think other than that, you know, I think we're fine. There's like a different ways we can attack cover three. Like we can bomb on it with this, but we also have the short route option if we're on the short side of the field. If they want to stay in cover three, fine. We just boom, attack them right over here. You know, they start usering on that. What do we do? Huh? What do? We go double post, right? You have to flip it because you need that flat route. You can block your tight end. Run the slant. Slide protect. Roll out of the pocket. And then you can attack them that way. So you got different ways you can bomb on them. You got the fade and the post in the same formation. So they can't just dial in on one thing, right? And then if they start playing cover two because they get tired of it, you got the wide trail. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that I really want to plug and play into this. I'm gonna check and make sure that they don't do like a ninja patch update. And I promise you guys, I'm gonna finish uploading the rest of my strong close offense. It's just right now in regs, it's hard with this offensive line, man. I'm probably gonna have to incorporate the rollout more. I know I didn't in the past, but I'm probably gonna have to strongly suggest it, just because this line really can't block for real, man. So I feel like it's gonna hurt me as far as fatigue on my quarterback, but you know, if my quarterback gets too fatigued, I can just always just run the ball with, you know, Jacobs or something like that until he kind of fills himself out. But let's get out of this. And I'm gonna wait for the roster update, guys. I'm gonna boot back up when the roster update hits. Appreciate y'all watching, and definitely tune back in once the roster update hits. Catch you later, fellas.